Look. Let's normalize doing what's best for you and your family without jeopardizing another. Nowadays, we live in a world that's full of trends, full of liking and following and subscribing and doing what everybody else does. I'm not here to start no trends. I'm just here to hopefully spark something in your brain, put more of a positive influence. You know, society has always had many standards from what you should do by age 18 to 21 to 25 to 30 to 40, on and on and on and on. We even have a day when they recommend we should retire and stop working. Yeah, we need money to take care of the things we need, but how can we normalize following our dreams, following our hearts, following our passion? One day you wake up and you look and you notice you weren't even happy in doing what you was doing. I'm 25, so it's interesting seeing people that I went to school with. We're all in different stages of our life. And then social media, if you're following older people, it all depends on what you follow and who you follow, right? But there's always pressure thinking that you should be at a certain stage or that you should be doing this, or if you're a content creator, you should be doing this certain kind of thing. If you're a businessman, you should be posting it this certain way. There seems to be patterns and trends in the way that things blow up in nowadays, but I believe a lot of that is also uniqueness. Whoever came up with any unique idea, whoever came up with this tripod that I'm using, being yourself and being unique can reward you in many, many ways. The challenge is, are you strong enough to hold your integrity despite everything else going on around you in the world? Let's normalize doing what's best for you and your spirit, not your family, not your friends, not society, and try to do what's best for you without being too selfish. That's where the hard part lies. Don't hurt nobody else in the process, but you don't have to necessarily follow what everybody does either. Wake up every day and follow your passion. Even when you're busy with life, you're busy with children, you're busy with the work, with schedule, etc. It's all designed that way to keep us busy. You gotta keep making the time for yourself some way, somehow. Notice what's important and what's not. Every day, put small deposits in to yourself and to your goals and to your dreams. Let me tell you something. There were great people and people who stood out well before social media, well before trends. Human beings are great intellectual creatures. So spend time alone, figure out what works best for you, figure out what you want to do, what you like to do, what you hate to do. That's why I do this whole thing called Stokely Standards. That's why I started Stokely Standards, to describe standards in my personal life and my standards in my relationships, standards in my work. I hold a lot of standards in integrity. I'd say standards and integrity just describe me as a person. And if you have that, I respect you as well. Don't let nobody take away your integrity. Don't let nobody take away your standards, because at the end of the day, like I always say, there's only one version of you. That's the dope part about being intellectual, spiritual being. So yes, there's a lot of societal standards, there's a lot of social media standards, there's a lot of pressure in the world. But every day I focus on tapping into here. Every day is a challenge to try to find that balance, but I really focus on mastering the mornings, because I'm not a night owl. I will stay up late if I need to do something, but I'm not gonna be able to sleep in, so I try not to be a night owl. I'm an early bird. So I try to master the mornings to get my spiritual time in. Something I think that the generations before us all forget is the next generation is supposed to be better. I'm here now to do for the next generation, my children, my grandkids, my family. To everybody out there chasing their goals, to everybody out there trying to be different, there's nothing wrong with breaking societal standards. There's nothing wrong with being the difference in your family. There's nothing wrong with trying to change generational trauma or bring change to your next generations. The hard part is you gotta have a hard shell, because people are always gonna talk down on something they don't understand. But that's the beauty in it too. They don't have to understand it. It was put in your mind for a reason. One thing about motion, they never catch on until it's already going. Find that strength to stand out. Hold on to your integrity, hold on to your values, hold on to your standards. Why would you wanna fit in? I mean, it's cool. I believe in unity. I believe in we should come together. I believe in we should love each other, but I believe we can only do better at that when we're taking care of self as well. That's why you always hear people say, when you're better individually, you can come better together. Take pride and ownership in being you. You are special. Your life is worth being celebrated. Your goals are worth being achieved. And we only on this earth one time. I heard a great quote from, what was it, Steve Harvey? It said you get an average of 60 or 70 summers, and that's if you're lucky. That's something that really put in perspective for me. 60 or 70 summers. Don't waste it trying to live for somebody else or trying to please somebody else. Please your spirit, please your heart, and follow your path of God or whoever you believe in. You can do what's best for you without hurting or disrespecting or downgrading another person. Another person's dealing with the same struggles. They're human as well. We all go through similar things. I hate how people like to say, the Bebe kids coming out. I hate how people like to say, oh, I was just going through something, to excuse bad behavior or mistreatment. Life is hard. We all go through something. That does not excuse you or give you the chance to hurt another. So again, do what's best for you. You can be selfish, but at an extent. What's got me behind this camera is being the change I want to see. So I advise you to do the same. Be the change that you want to see. Do something extra to help lift another. As long as it's not draining your energy, and as long as it's not disrespecting another, you can still do what's best for yourself and be a good friend, be a good cousin, be a good family member, be a good brother, be a good stranger. We're all human beings. We all deserve the same treatment. So continue any and all of your hobbies. Screw what another person has to say. People are gonna talk crap about you regardless, especially those who ain't able to do it, scared to do it, or mad about that they can't do it, or they just don't like you. People are gonna talk regardless. Any of those hobbies that another person may call weird, keep doing those. Whatever your heart desires, keep doing that, as long as it's not damaging you. Whether that's reading, writing, walking, coloring, meditating, volleyball, football, playing with toys, collector items, crafting, whatever you want to do. The intellect that our brains are blessed with, we're all unique with our own ideas. So one thing I've been trying to do every morning is waking up and chasing an idea, waking up and acting on an idea, or turning it into a video to share with you guys. Keep doing what makes you happy. The biggest message is just be you. You got this. Let's go. Keep going.